Hi guys, crew at Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
And I'm Aaron.
See the hair?
You gotta do this.
I tried.
Oh. And we're watching...
Arrow!
If you're gonna be Eric, you gotta be like, dun 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 dun, Aaron. You gotta do that. Do that. And we're gonna watch... Do the thing.
Oh, do it now?
Yes. And we are watching...
Dun 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 dun, Aaron!
You didn't do it right. Anyway. What happened last time on Arrow?
We met Artemis. Even though Evelyn's been there the whole entire time, she's now Artemis. Random.
Did you feel like they just kind of... Did you feel like they kind of just gave her a name?
Since it was like the very first line of the last episode.
Yeah, but like, did it feel weird? Is what
I'm
I mean?
hoping that there's a future episode to explain why she chose Artemis. Hopefully. And...
Well, like, Eric and I caught, like, Artemis, what? And it was like, later on after, I don't know if we talked about it in the episode, but I was like, kind of now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of feels like they just kind of just, she's Artemis, you know? Like, it just kind of, like, showed up. Well, like, Miss Martian got her name in Supergirl from In the Ring, and it kind of made a little bit of sense. And we still have Mon-El, which hasn't had a name drop yet, but if he gets a name, if they call him Superboy or anything, or
at least it was building up to it.
Yeah, whatever they name him will be there. This, like, Mad Dog's been called Mad Dog or whatever this whole time. Mad Dog is a Wild Dog.
Wild Dog.
He's been called that the whole time. And Evelyn's just been called Evelyn. And then Curtis has just been called Curtis. Stink bugs! Very dangerous. You go first.
Still fresh.
That's a different show. I was quoting Indiana Jones, not Aladdin.
They're still...
Melanie, you can't do that. This is the stuff you want me to cut out that I leave in and you're mad.
My best friend's black, it's okay.
You're making it worse.
Oh shit. Anyway,
if
Mad Dog is... Oh, well.
Wild Dog, right? He had a name and it made sense. She didn't just show up being Artemis.
No.
And it wasn't even like, alright, we're gonna give you a code name. I don't know, let me open the dictionary. A.
No.
Alpha, no. You know, Aaron, not that one, that's stupid. Artemis, this works.
Like, I mean, if Artemis meant Archer, young Archer, where it had, like, you know, that type of automatic meaning to it, it would be completely understandable. However, CW has been spending this whole time building up the Young Justice. So...
Those characters. There's no guarantee we're going to get a Young Justice at all.
We're going to get a Young Justice.
But,
we better.
What else happened?
Mad Dog was kidnapped by Sean T.
Is it Mad Dog or Wild Dog?
Wild Dog was
by who?
Sean T.
Sean T.
Right?
Isn't he the trainer? Like fitness training?
Isn't that his name?
Church.
By Sean Church?
I don't think it's Sean either.
By Church?
You know he's, whatever from Walking Dead, right? Tyrese?
What?
Okay, she didn't know that.
Wild Dog's kidnapped by Church, and Church is using him as bait. Arrow knows that he's using him as bait.
Does he?
Well, I mean, what else would you use him for?
Okay, alright, so Oliver went in to rescue Diggle from a prison.
Oh, yeah.
And then, while that was all going on...
With the stuff that ate through the floor.
Whoosh, there was a whole operation going on with...
Don't use it as lube.
Yes. With evidence of being a bomb and getting rockets and stuff, and then attacking the ATC or ACU...
HU?
Or ACI or ACQ.
I think there's a U in it.
Anyway, they attacked that, and everyone died because Felicity scared off Rory. Right?
Right.
Melanie. What happened? Felicity went and talked with Rory.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I set you up perfectly for what happened.
Well, I was thinking, Mick Rory. There's so many goddamn Rorys in this episode. And this whole CW world, we have Rory from Doctor Who. That's
no,
now
his
Rip,
name's Rip.
And then
his name's
Mick
not Rory.
And then now we have Rory. What the fuck's going on?
And then we have Roy.
And Roy, yeah. And I can't even say my R's right.
Yeah. They had the whole crew kind of being led by Felicity by Overwatch stuff.
Yeah,
right?
which
While
was
Oliver
awesome.
was doing stuff. But it all went sour.
Felicity got her pants on.
I hope not. It all went sour whenever Wild Dog got caught and Curtis got stabbed in the back and everyone's dying, blood everywhere. Things are going bad. But we had a poll. Question was, will a Young Justice show on CW become a reality?
Yes!
The options were yes and no. We had 41.3% say no, seems like wishful thinking, while 58.7% said yes, at least one day.
Oh, it better happen. I'll be writing my letters into CW.
Nick Ace Gundam Pilot said it definitely looks like they're setting up for it. Dwayne said the Arrowverse is known for its world building. If Legends is only doing a 13-episode season, maybe they could surprise us with a Young Justice 13-episode season for the spring.
That's a good idea.
Greg said it has to be, please. Young Justice was so great on Netflix. Oh, and by the way, instead of Batman giving them missions, they could roll it out between Arrow, Flash, or Supergirl every week giving them missions. That would be so amazing. I really want it to happen. Cameron said with all these new characters being introduced in each of the shows, I'd say it's very much looking like they are. Sanjin said, don't get me wrong, I love Young Justice. Multiple viewings the second it hit Netflix. I just think it sounds too good to be true, and honestly, it would pale in comparison to the animation since it set such a high standard.
That's true, too.
Greg Allen said, CW doesn't need another superhero show. I would rather Netflix bring back the animated version for a third season, which I've heard rumors they may be doing that, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
It's been off and on. They haven't a firm affirmation. I don't know.
Confirmed?
Confirmed that.
Affirmation?
I don't know.
Is that like a medical term?
Inflammation?
Influenza? Yeah.
Influenza.
The 16-bit couple says that a Titans or Young Justice show would be very welcome addition. Just need a Richard Grayson or Tim Drake, whoever those people are.
Agreed.
That they could turn them into a Teen Titans show.
I think they might just use them for crossovers and have crossovers be Young Justice.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We have a lot of new characters being added into the whole CW universe, so it's really hard to see, like, I'm not sure what they're going to do, because all of them seem like they're not characters that are going to be leaving right away, you know? They're like members of the team. There's a whole new Kryptonian showing up in Supergirl. Well, Daxamite. There's Miss Martian showing up as well. Like, I can't see them just, well, we're going to not see them for half a season.
At least with Arrow, they started weaning down the parts before they separated them onto Legends.
Yes.
So same thing with Flash.
I don't know what they're going to do with them yet, but we will see. Thank you, everybody who entered into the poll on Patreon, as well as everyone who left comments on there. Be sure to stick around to the end of the episode where we will have a new poll that you guys can vote on, as well as leaving comments on, and we can talk about that next episode. Alright, I think that's it. Let's watch this episode.
Hit the button!
Let's just... Okay. Here we go.
Another freaking
getting zapped up. Think he's gonna tell him?
Wow, he's got a six-pack.
Oh! Scrope arrow. Oh, Ragman.
Yeah.
Dude, he can just take it. Oh.
That is so awesome.
You okay?
Oh!
That's so cool.
You're no. Tingle!
Wow.
Tingle!
The place just got really crowded. Lest I forget.
Making him dig his own grave.
Oh, you think I'm afraid to get my hands dirty? Huh?
Oh! Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
Yeah.
Go, Oliver.
I can't believe how much energy he still has left. That's awesome.
Oh. He let Church go to save him.
What do you mean?
Did he give him his name?
I was hurting so bad it got so I couldn't even see straight. Barely even remember telling him.
He said Oliver Queen, didn't he?
Who you are. He knows you're Oliver Queen.
Shh. That's why they moved him.
I have security. I'll be fine.
Has he ever actually said that and it turned out to be true?
Good point. Very good point.
I said I thought it was a good idea for us to start a new team, but we have a low-ass wannabe, a weird rag guy, a lunatic, and Curtis. Curtis just wasn't who I pictured. They have potential. One of them got themselves captured. I'm sorry. I'm not changing my vote.
I guess that's understandable.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Just be like, well, so work with me and
Yeah.
help me find the solution.
Help me correct all the wrongs that my family have done.
That was a bit more than I expected to get done on my lunch break. Is this a normal Wednesday afternoon for you?
Well, I had to make up for last night. I hate canceling last minute.
I got a feeling I'm gonna be the one canceling on you for a change.
Prometheus.
You like this place? Getting a penthouse built. Gonna let me see the whole city.
I told you to stay away from the Green Arrow.
He did warn him.
You? And the Green Arrow found me.
You kidnapped his protege.
Serendipitous encounter.
And your last.
Oh! Oh!
You getting threatened by a freak?
Nice.
I hired one of my own.
This was your second warning. There won't be a third.
Who's that dude?
I don't know for sure.
Phone number? Phone number?
This.
The personal cell.
Why would I need that?
I think you can figure it out.
Alright.
I'm a fugitive, Renee. I live here. And until you heal up, we're roomies. So much more like talking.
Give me a diggle pillow.
I don't have a diggle pillow.
How surprised and delighted we were to find out that you were one of those, what was the term the councilman used?
Crony capitalists?
Right. That you were one of those crony capitalists who pushed poor people out of those neighborhoods, hiding behind a shell company, of course.
The same company who owns controlling interest in a real estate developer. Who?
But to me, this feels like a story she would like. So should I call her? She actually gave me her number this morning.
He like blushed.
Oh,
I have a feeling he's gonna change his mind. I thought he was gonna be nice, but he's not.
Wow, that was fun. You made Cullen squirm.
a
Oh,
career politician is taking
tonight's
over to
the
apply
night.
pressure.
How are you so sure about us?
I'm the mayor of Star City, Thea. This is what I do.
Oh!
Hey, get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Oh shit!
Oh, he's nicked. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
I hope Stephen Amell's okay.
It's my son, Mayor Oliver Queen, who was pronounced dead. That's Sergeant General.
In his too short life, Oliver Queen experienced great hardship. But he came through the other side with a passion for service, committed to making Star City a safer place for us all to call home.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
You really didn't say anything that nice about you.
Oh,
Ah, it's a lie.
We didn't deserve it.
wait, what?
Wait, what the? I was waiting for John Jones or something.
Properly introduced. Heads up. Christopher Chance.
John referred to you as the human target.
Well, that works better as a job description than it does as a nickname.
This is so weird. You have failed this city.
I love you. Oh yeah, I do remember that number.
I know what's happening.
Wow.
See? You knew something.
What you doing, Oliver?
Oh, Diggle going?
Hear it out. Oliver didn't bust me out of prison for me to warm the bench, right?
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah.
It could be for you too.
Let's take the guy that just got his face beat in and can only see out of one eye. Sounds like a good idea to me. Just saying.
Deathstroke tore shit up with one eye.
That's Deathstroke.
That was very
Chavy's.
Oh, Diggle! Wait! Is that a new helmet?
Deal with them.
I would assume so.
He's such a badass.
They both
Dude,
hurt
that's a new
on
helmet.
him.
Oh my gosh. It has glowy eyes or something. Oh no.
Come on, Curtis.
Whoa!
Get your bat
Did you
on.
see that? Good job, Curtis.
I love that.
Oh, Ragman!
Rag time.
Go, Curtis.
I like that sequence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Almost looks equal.
Oh!
I lost church.
Got him. Moving southwest.
Is he running away?
I've got these two. Go back up, Mr. Church.
Oh, it's the guy in the
Nice.
face.
Yeah!
All right.
That's awesome.
Hey, you too. Nice helmet.
Yeah, it's a nice helmet. I love that helmet. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh! Nice. I like that. That was a
I
good
like
scene.
it.
You're done, Church.
Like the blocks.
Much worse coming. You don't even know it. Tell the devil.
Oh, am I the devil now?
Yeah.
That would definitely be my cue to leave.
I know him from somewhere.
Here.
Is he the one from Jessica Jones?
Drop by unannounced.
You need an invitation.
The cop?
Tell you what I came here to say to you
We're usually on the same page.
about a lot of things. All right. Yes, I will see. I'll see you.
I care about you. And I will always care about you. It's a mortal lock.
Tension.
Actually, it does.
Oh! Oh!
Good move.
Is he gonna kill Oliver?
Have a nice night.
You can tell your boss I expect the other half of my fee within the hour.
It was taken 5 years ago, when Oliver Queen was supposedly stranded on a deserted island.
Oh, what?
Wow. He's scared to death.
Don't go out there.
Why, so they protect your ass in here?
You don't get killed.
He's right. Don't go out. Don't go.
Damn it!
Oliver Queen.
Why did you just tell him freely?
So we go.
Idiot. How can he be so dumb? He's an expert crime lord. Like, he's obviously been doing crime for a very long time, that if he has this idea of using water lines to bring in trillions of pounds of drugs, like tons and tons of drugs, brilliant idea. Why would he just voluntarily give him his name? Cool, right, dude?
Melanie didn't like that.
That was stupid!
Melanie.
Spoilers!
Prometheus is crazy, but
Badass.
pretty much any other bad guys that we've had probably would have done the same. Deathstroke would have just torn through them probably. Malcolm Merlin probably would have just torn through him, you know?
I hate that it was like, well, come on, for the ACU we need to get a few more guys because we're running low on guys. Well, that's why. He just knocked out like 20 plus guys in one trip.
They had a lot of people. Why didn't he say anything about it? If I was a Church, I'd have said something beforehand. Hey, I'm gonna be hunted by this guy named Prometheus. He has a bow and arrow and he's really mean and he's gonna kill everybody.
No.
Don't let me on a thing like that. Take me on something really, 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 really safe.
Yeah, like they're gonna believe.
Because I want to go to jail. With Prometheus, do you have any thoughts on who you think is Prometheus?
I still think it was... I don't know, we didn't see that one guy this episode either. What's the dude's name? The guy head of the police department. The one that shook Oliver Queen's hand.
The DA, you mean?
Yes.
That's not the head of the police department.
That's the district attorney.
Yes. That's Adrian Chase, I think is his name.
That's Laurel's replacement.
Yes.
Adrian Chase?
Yes.
I think it's Adrian Chase. If not, if Bill Campbell's still alive, then it's Bill.
Who?
Not Campbell. That's one of my friends. Bill Malone. If it's Billy Malone, if he's still alive, it's Billy.
It's not him. What do you think of the human target?
Yeah, Christopher Chance. I thought that was interesting that he was in Oliver's life previously.
How do you get shot and survive? Like, it was shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, blood and everything. Does he have magic?
Does he heal? Is it a body vest with like a squib thing on it so that it bleeds
Blood.
And he just can't die? What if they shot him in the head?
I don't know. Does that name sound familiar to you at all?
No, not the human target either. I feel like if anything, maybe that's maybe a more obscure character that I just wouldn't know. But I feel like the actor was familiar, and the first thing I thought of was Jessica Jones, the police officer from Jessica Jones.
I thought he had more. I thought he was a Brit.
Rick Grimes' actor is a Brit, but you would never tell that by watching The Walking Dead.
And whenever he speaks without his accent, it's sexy.
But he was a neat character. Maybe we'll see him some more. We saw him twice in this episode, so I don't know.
Whenever Christopher Chance was so good that he even fooled Thea. Like, his performances, like, he was able to make a deal and do several things with Thea without Thea even realizing that it was him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know
He
that...
tricked a lot of people and did a lot of good stuff, and it seemed like him. I didn't know it wasn't him.
No, and...
I thought maybe they were going to go with a route where, like, you know how Roy had been, like, poisoned and it slowed his heart rate, but they thought he was dead and stuff like that. I thought maybe they were going to go that route. But I get that they needed to have Church's assassin attack him. Speaking of which, I don't know who his assassin was. He was just some guy in a kind of a Deathstroke cosplay armor.
They never even said his name. Like, any of his name.
Yeah. So I don't know who he was, if he was just somebody. Also, Diggle's armor, his helmet.
His helmet!
I like his new helmet. Eric and I had a conversation last season because at one point, Cisco was like, "Oh, how's that helmet treating you?" Well, let me make you a new one. But then, like, we were never really sure, like, did they actually switch it? Is this one different than before? But this one's definitely different. It has, like, these blue lights in it.
It's nice and sleek.
Yeah, before it had, like, a T in it. They got rid of that now, which I guess will work because now there's the T that Curtis has. So now they're not confused.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Like, the space that Diggle had left is now...
Yeah, he used to have, like,
for...
this Spartan helmet thing. Now
yeah.
he has, like, more of, like, down to here with his eye visors. So...
Which I'm wondering if the visors, since it was Cisco that did it, is going to have a lot more technology to it.
Yeah.
Well, technology in general. I don't think the old one
His
did.
helmet now is actually similar to the Guardian's helmet. Don't you think?
I can see that.
Because his was like a half visor kind of thing too, which people thought he was gonna be the Guardian originally, and then they made him the Spartan.
Yeah.
Which the Spartan I don't think was in DC before. I think it's a new character they added in here.
Yeah, I thought that we all thought he was going to be the Guardian, but then they all started like having slight differences to their names because like they weren't doing direct DC names. But now it seems like they're pulling in like Artemis and all these other DC names.
Yeah.
So maybe he will turn into Guardian.
Maybe his redemption path takes him onto the path of being the Guardian.
How do you feel about Felicity's tension with Oliver and romantic interest of Bill Malone?
No, things are going good with Felicity. I don't have any issues with that stuff at all.
What about Oliver?
It's fine with them. No, I mean, it's fine with them doing that. It's what they should do. See how things go. If things seem like they should get back together, then they should get back together. If they don't and they're good being friends, then they should be friends. Season 1 was fine when they were friends and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Season 2 was good too. With little hints at maybe a romance and whatnot. 3 and 4 kind of tried to dive into those, and things just didn't quite work out as well with that. So, if they want to revisit that, that's fine, but I think that they should kind of work and make it not be a thing now, but make it something that builds up over the course of a season or 2 or something again, you know?
So do you think Ollie's gonna date that bitch?
Don't know.
Whatever her name was?
I don't know.
Just me.
But if she gets a love life, then he should be able to go out and date too.
Mm-hmm. If he does.
I mean, we'll see. There's not a lot of time in his life right now anyway.
No, he's a very busy man.
Alright, we're gonna do Q&As now, guys. Colt says, Nuke from Jessica Jones is the human target. Oh, it's so awesome.
Okay, you were right.
I thought so. I forget what his name was and whatnot. But yes, so that one guy was from Jessica Jones. I thought he was. That was the first guy I could think of after kind of looking at him more, but...
He just looks different. But
it happens.
I guess that happens.
Edgar said, Hi, guys. Do you think the human target should join Team Arrow? I don't know if I trust him yet or not.
I don't know if I trust him either.
I mean, I think he's just a mercenary for hire kind of thing. I think maybe he was just helping out John Diggle, but he was being nice and saying, giving some insight to Oliver and whatnot. So I'm not really sure. We'll just see.
Diggle did say that he was a friend of his. So if Diggle trusts him, I trust him. But I don't know if Diggle fully trusts him.
Dan said, Blind Wave, do you think Prometheus will be related to the Bratva flashbacks or be someone completely new? I've been thinking that it's going to be Adrian Chase, which is the new DA.
Yeah.
It could be something from the Bratva stuff. My only thing with that is how it ties into being where he was after Arrow. He wasn't saying that he was after Oliver Queen. He said the Arrow is mine.
True. Because that was Tobias's info at the end. It's Oliver Queen.
Yeah, but maybe he wasn't after, maybe he was after, maybe he wanted to kill him so no one else knew who Oliver Queen was. I don't know. I'm not sure what the method is there, but maybe not. I don't know. Less Than Grizzly said, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat and saying Prometheus is a split personality of Oliver. It's his dark passenger.
I like that theory, though.
I don't know. I hope they don't do that. I'd rather be someone that he could actually fight. Oliver's been very good, I guess, lately, but he's also been killing. Stink bug. So I don't know. For him to have Dark Passenger, I think that would mean that he wouldn't have to kill at all in his other state. Don't you think?
Yeah. It would be total opposites.
Yeah. Big Dub 360 says, I really think Prometheus is Tommy, but I have to ask, what if it's Laurel? I can't see that happening.
That's getting pretty deep, too.
Pretty sure they had a big old burial and everything for that. I can't see them bringing back, like... I mean, a lot of people are like, I think it's Tommy Merlin, which could be
That'd
a
be
thing.
cool. I would like that.
But I don't know how he would come back. Like,
Flash screwed up the timeline. There's little Johnny now, not little Sarah.
yeah, I guess. But at the same time, you're like, well... I don't know. I feel like someone would have known that. It would have been something that's been known. Like, we would have seen him show up somewhere or something. I don't know.
He came from Cadmus.
No, that's another dimension or something. Colt also said, I love rags. Do you, random people just walk right in? And Jeff also said their security is as bad as Star Labs. The only person that really just walked right in would have been, I guess Quentin Lance did it, and so did Diggle.
Yeah.
But they're both people that know the location and know how to get in, I think.
Yeah.
We haven't had, like, just, like, a random bad guy just show up, have we? Malcolm Merlin's usually in,
yeah.
but he also had been invited in and stuff, too, so he knew the location. And then he was part of the league, so that helps out to get in places, I'm sure, right? I don't think there's ever just been, like, a random person. Like, Oliver's assistant last season. Remember him? Anarchy ended up killing him. It was Thea's, like, love interest.
Yeah.
He never just walked in.
No.
Heck, Oliver even told him there was an elevator in his office. Remember that?
True. Curtis did. Curtis just walked in. He's like, I figured this out. And he just walked in.
I mean, they need like a thumbprint scanner or something. Eye scanner. ID. I don't know.
You think with those two techies, shoot, they invented something to make Felicity walk again.
True. Actually, I forgot that she was paralyzed. The only thing, though, with that is, like, you get some kind of door with some kind of high-tech keypad or handprint or any of that kind of stuff, it's going to raise more questions, you know?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with how you do it. I see another one here from Shane Mercer. Actually, it was from last week, but is it just me, or has Arrow been more fun to watch than Flash recently? I don't want to necessarily say it's been more fun, but I've been enjoying Arrow a lot this season.
Yes.
It's been really good season 5, which is what I was saying last season, and people were like, I'm done. I'm like, just hang on. I think with this mayor thing, I think things are going to come around, and I think this next season is going to be really good, and we might get into some stuff that we want. Like Arrow shooting arrows, and like using trick arrows. Like we've seen trick arrows like every episode, whether it's a rope arrow or a like a shocking arrow, or he disarmed a bomb with an arrow, whatever hacking arrows he has and stuff.
No, but I see what
Parachute arrow.
I see what he's saying though. I really enjoy Arrow, but Flash has kind of been slower. Like HR, hi HR, you're silly. Like, it's just the slower universe, not as big of problems. Versus this has been action-filled every single episode. Like, just boom, 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 like you said, with the fun arrows, awesome fights, just fun to watch.
I think the issue with that is if you have Flash fighting somebody, it's going to be a CGI fight. Because you got to have CGI built into it. Whereas Arrow, you just, hey, here's our actors, we're going to choreograph something, and there we go. It's cheaper.
But last season, we enjoyed Flash more than Arrow because Flash was just fun. And
I enjoyed Arrow last season.
I enjoyed it.
Flash just had more fun, whereas Arrow was getting very drama-heavy. And this time, I think the drama with Arrow is working very well. I still think Flash is going just fine. Arrow was the original one, for me. I think I like Arrow a lot because that's where it started. I was never huge on DC, but it got me really liking Green Arrow and really liking Flash and knowing more lore. And I like the color green. And Felicity.
Dun, 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 dun. Aaron.
That's it for Q&A questions for today. Make sure you guys are doing hashtag Arrow Q&A and tagging at BlindWaveProd. And you guys can enter questions next week when we will answer your questions at the end of our episode during our Q&A segment. Now, we need a poll. Alright guys, so poll for this week. With having the demise of Church, we're going to talk about who's been your favorite villain. This is actually something that was mentioned in Q&As but didn't get covered from Dan P.
Hey, thanks, Grandpa.
That's what inspired this Q&A. So, we're going to have all of us answer this question, including you guys. We'll have the bigger villains on the list here. So, we got Malcolm Merlin, who was like the Dark Archer, right? We had Deathstroke. We had Ra's al Ghul. We had Damien Dark. And we've got Church. Right?
And the Bug-Eyed Bandit.
The Bug-Eyed Bandit. She was in like one episode.
She's my favorite.
She's your favorite?
Beth. How could you not like Beth?
Her name wasn't
She's
Beth.
Awesome.
Let's see. I'm gonna say my favorite was probably Deathstroke.
Really? Why?
I don't know, I just like him as a villain. We had his backstory on the island of being like a good guy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Malcolm Merlin, we had reverse, where like he was a bad guy, and then we had the later story where he was actually like kind of helping and being more of an anti-hero, which was fun. And now he's kind of went back more villainy, and now he's just disappeared.
Now he's without a hand and gone.
Yeah, he just kind of left, which is what he did before, but he left again. So maybe he'll be back. Maybe he'll show up somewhere. Who knows?
I really like Roz. I like Roz's story. I like Roz being a teacher. I like him being a father. Like
I thought you liked Bug-Eyed Bandit.
She's one of my favorite play ones, but I really like Roz's story because there's so much depth to that character.
I see. Alrighty, so there's what we think. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys go to patreon.com/blindwave where you can enter into the poll and also leave comments there, and we will discuss some of those next episode. I don't think this one's having a break. Flash is having a break next week, but I'm pretty sure Arrow is staying on track. So,
because it's not on election day.
We will be back next week with more Arrow.
Don't forget to go to blindwave.net where you can find
Melanie's wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, I am. It's
Perhaps
awesome.
some people want a hoodie. It will be up on our store. Probably it might be up now. If it's not up now, it'll be up very soon. Just in time for the colder season coming in here, huh?
It's comfy.
Even though it was like 80 today in Ohio. But
I still wore it all day.
Alright guys, make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button, go down in the description box down below where you can find links to all kinds of Blind Wave stuff. And until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we'll see you guys later. Hit the button. That's so lame. Felicity. No. Not really. No, no. Go away.